someone goes there, like if I go there, I'm the foreigner.
Right.
I have to obey their laws, just like if someone comes here, they have to obey our laws.
But they don't own the world. They don't own the land that they walk in. That's my
Nobody's
opinion.
Right,
I
and
feel
I
like
think
it's our world originally, and they, maybe they were put there, but I don't think that they own any of this, to be honest with you. They may own what they build, but they don't own what they built on.
The problem is they believe that they own.
They can believe what they want, but that doesn't
True.
mean
You
we
go
would
tell them
change.
that.
And I think that
They still
mentality
do.
is great, but I mean, there are laws. I mean, I can go into Cuba and smuggle back a bunch of stuff
Right,
and sell a bunch of stuff. I mean, like, I think that would be a great mentality. I mean, the world is just one thing, but I mean, sadly, it's just not.
like-
There's boundaries, there's
like
laws, there's countries. I
would
mean,
like-
It shouldn't be
obviously-
that way.
Right, it shouldn't be that way,
That's
but it
what I mean,
is.
but just like I'm saying, just because it is, I still think maybe that's not right. And I think that's why
Right.
these women should be allowed to do that. It's not like, is it breaking a rule? Yeah, it's breaking a rule probably.
And you
But the
go back
question is,
far
should it
enough.
be a rule in the first place?
You go back a few
Right,
decades
right,
here,
right.
3, 4, 5 decades, a black man and a black and a white cannot marry in most states, in a lot of the states anyway.
Ew.
That's the thing. And I'm half white, half Japanese. And when I start getting dark like this in the summertime, people think I'm Mexican and they start speaking to me in Spanish.
Mhm.
But what's
That's a
the
stereotype too.
So the point is, be respectful, learn the customs. Hillary Clinton went to the Middle East a year or two ago. She wore something on her head, had I think just her face showing, because she was being respectful toward their customs.
I think
We have hope and change.
what Taylor is saying, I think she's saying, not everyone's gonna respect what they do.
Right,
You
but
know,
at least
you're gonna
try.
have to- yeah.
The same thing I do. I'm like everyone else sometimes. I say something that's not very nice, just like everyone, but I try.
Right.
I don't think it's something about just culture. I think it's obeying what's around you versus what you really feel sometimes.
But
some
they're
people
gonna
do that
like
versus other things.
if a girl goes to Saudi Arabia where the ladies are supposed to wear the burqas and stuff like that, keep mostly covered. You send someone over there, an American over there with a mini skirt and a shirt that shows almost everything, they're gonna think that person is being offensive.
I mean, you can think that because they're not obeying your rules, but that doesn't make them right about what they're
I
saying.
know, but that's their rules. That's
Well,
their
I'm saying
customs.
their rules aren't always right. I mean, I guess
I know,
that
and
they
ours
have
too.
rules, I guess some people want to obey them, but hell, I don't obey American culture all the time. It's like, whatever, because it may not be what I personally believe in.
Yeah.
I said, this
But the
couldn't make
difference
those
is, you might get punished over there because of the way
Right,
you dress.
exactly.
Here, you probably won't unless you're showing everything. That's the
We
thing.
have rules over here. I mean,
I
we
know,
don't have them as
But
strong.
we're a pretty lax country. Saudi Arabia and some of the other countries around there aren't. That's the difference.
I don't think it's about how many or how little rules. I think it's the fact that they have rules in general. And if you don't want to follow them, and you want to follow them, that's up to you.
Right.
Again, it's something like if you
Yeah.
have rules,
Well, we can't
that
live
you
in
have
a
to-
world without rules. I mean, that would be a
It's
disaster.
chaos, anarchy.
Like,
But I mean, I don't think that all rules are just. I don't think they're all accepting of people that aren't actually hurting anybody. I don't think because wearing clothes like that is intentionally hurting anybody. It may offend you for reasons, because you want everything to be certain ways. But I don't think that they're actually doing anything wrong. I don't think they're really
Depends
hurting
on what
anybody.
what you're learning about. It depends on what you and I can look at the same thing. They can look. All 5 of us can sit there and look at the same thing and talk about it. Might have 5 completely different ideas about what's going on.
Yeah, I agree.
And
We've been diving into some pretty deep topics. So I just want to, just marshmallow up the mood, if I could say that, and
with some chocolate and some
what-
graham crackers.
No, how do you guys think about Howard Stern being the judge on America's Got
Ours is a
Talent?
fucking asshole.
First of
Oh,
all,
Wait a
you
minute,
can't
wait a
say
minute,
that.
we
You
can't
can't
say
say
that.
that.
That's
Sorry,
FCC.
sorry,
From
sorry.
the top of the
He's a
A-word.
jerk. He's a jerk. I
What?
don't believe anything he says because
What?
all he makes is living off of hurting other people.
No,
Trash talking them. Yes,
No.
he does. I've read the magazines. All he just sit there and trash talk everybody.
he makes a living off of being honest. That's his
Right.
philosophy.
Being honest or being,
Howard
say
Stern.
or than being out there to make money.
Okay, but you guys
How is it insulting somebody being honest?
understand, Howard Stern has been in the business for over 30-something years. He knows talent when he sees it. And the guy is an honest man. I listen to him, I listen to his show. I listen to his show. And the guy is honest. And where he comes from is very, it's humble. What I'm saying is, the guy is an honest man. If a person's up there doesn't have talent, he's gonna let
comes
him
from
know.
very humble beginnings. Private
Very
Parts
humble.
is a great film.
Very humble.
If anyone would love to see it.
The guy, when he was in,
It's on VHS.
Maybe he's had his moments. I'm just saying that from what I've read. I'm not saying he's like that all the time, but I'm saying from what I've read, he's insulted other people that he doesn't believe in. Again, I don't think they've done anything wrong to him, but he still makes a living off of insulting people that have done nothing to him. And that's what I believe in. Maybe he does things that are good, I'm gonna agree with that. He probably makes movies that are good, he probably does this and that's good, but it doesn't change the fact that he does insult people he doesn't agree with. Just because he doesn't agree with them, because he can't see their lifestyle.
okay, Connor, what do you think of Mr. Stern being the host of America's Got Talent? Or just Howard Stern in general?
See, he's thinking about it.
Can't
He hasn't
wait.
think about
You
it.
gotta think about it with
Gotta be
Howard.
very diplomatic about this.
He hasn't said anything.
As far as my opinions go, I'm the person that seeks for truth. I'm always out there for truth. I don't like taking too many sides.
Mhm.
As far as Howard Stern is concerned, this man has talent. This man knows what he's doing, and he has been doing so for years.
He's
So,
made millions of dollars
yeah,
doing
he's
very
so.
successful.
He's
So
very
is Rush
successful.
Limbaugh and Glenn Beck, and what about,
There,
like,
well, right, there are a lot of successful people out there, but I'm saying if you're looking for, who should be a candidate for, I think he's a perfectly reasonable candidate for America's Got Talent. My opinions of the man are completely my own. I think is a bottom feeder, an open mouth breathing, scum sucking. I mean, he's just a terrible. He's crass and
so
he's
tell
rude.
us, what do you really
Okay.
think?
Yeah.
Tell us what you really think of Howard
Right.
Stern.
So, but my opinion is immaterial as far as that goes. It's should
But
he be
he's
what do you
something
think?
big.
What do you think? I think he's perfectly capable of
I
that
think
job.
he's
I think he's
very
well,
uniquely
yeah.
qualified.
Very qualified.
How is somebody that insults people if they don't understand a good agent for talent if they have a biased view of what talent is?
The
But-
thing of it is
That are different.
he's critical. He's the Simon Cowell to the whole team.
Right, I was just gonna.
He's critical to everyone.
Mhm.
He,
Yeah.
he does
Right.
not like anybody. It seems like he doesn't really. I mean, he likes himself. That's about it.
Right.
So
He's wonderful to
I
himself.
mean, that's what you can say about Simon Cowell. I mean, Simon Cowell insulted people, but at the end of the day, like, he's brilliant. He knows
Yeah,
talent.
at the
I
end
mean,
of the day,
he's a
you would take
really
Simon's
successful
critiques.
record exec, like producer. Like, he really knows what he's talking
Yeah.
about. That's
Mhm.
why, like, he's not gonna take like Paula Abdul, like an average singer,
Right, these
and just
sugary-
want to be nice and be like, "You're great," and you're not that good. Like,
Right,
yeah,
these
but
sugary
that's
judges.
when you know exactly when
Sugar juice.
Simon says something, it's an actual good thing.
Yeah.
So.
I have to be fair and say that part of the reason I don't agree with this is because I don't really agree with those shows in the first place, but that's a completely different story. So
Mhm.
maybe
Okay.
you guys are right. Maybe when it comes to that, basing off of somebody's or a majority's views of what talent is, he would be suited for
Right.
the job. I just
Right.
because my issues come from those shows in the first place, so I can't.
Yeah, he does go crazy on
He'll
those
be good
shows.
with those shows, I think, with that kind of stuff. So I'll agree with that much.
Okay.
but yeah, I agree with you as far as his character. I think it's probably
Right.
better
And you have to look at
suited.
why he's acting like that. Is he acting like that so people will watch his show,
Of course.
so he have better ratings
But-
and make more money, or is he actually like that?
He-
That's the thing.
From what I listened to the show, just to hurry up and end this, because we're almost at 30. We're at 32 almost.
Really?
Yeah, we're at 32 almost. And with Rob gone, hopefully he comes back. He is the station manager. But with the Howard Stern thing, I listened to an interview about him. He's like, this is totally different from his radio. He's gonna be, he respects NBC. He loves the show. He loves all those shows, American Idol, America's Got Talent. He does not want to get in the way of the show. So he's gonna just give, like he said, his honest opinion on things. And like he said, he's been around the business for over 30 years. He knows what talent looks
Right.
like.
And I'm sure he's gonna be totally professional. And I know I've seen a lot of things in Howard Stern because I'm a fan of Howard Stern.
Ooh.
And
Can we
I
pound it
think-
right now? I mean,
I
Howard Stern
think
fans.
I'm a fan of Howard Stern, so I think it's obviously he plays it up for his show. It's a character. I mean,
It is,
it
it
just he obviously is someone like that. But I've seen other non-radio interviews, and seems like a great guy.
So,
So
I'm sure he can be, good on
Right.
I'm sure his moments. Because I don't agree with the career, but still,
Oh, of course.
I'm sure that he does
Mhm.
act professional, like you're saying.
Right. Clearly, I mean, he's gotten this far, so he's doing
I'll
something
say
right.
Now that Rob is, I mean, he is gone right now, but I do want to get to the second question that Rob announced earlier in the broadcast before we want to, Jill? I saw that.
We can.
Just to see that last question that he offered, I mean, the first one was should, the first one was should public funds be given to religious groups, right?
Mhm.
And the second one, I really want to discuss that really quick, because that was also very interesting.
Should creationism be taught in public schools?
Ooh,
No.
should creationism be taught in
Absolutely
public
not.
schools?
That you go to like, the Catholic schools, when it's a church-run school, then teach creationism. It's okay to have, like a Christian club like we have here,
Mhm.
or a Jewish club, or whatever the group you belong to. But when you have, or have like a cultural class where you talk about the religions, and where they come from, the history of it. When you start teaching a certain religion to recruit, maybe recruit's not the best word, but when just to bring people into whatever group you're dealing with, Christian, Judaism, whatever, where you're recruiting people into that church that shouldn't get public money, in my opinion. It's my opinion.
Okay, no, yeah.
I know Jill's very.
You're-
I know you're